So in our last class, we have seen about that line selection at user command. Previous to that class, we have seen what's the difference between hide technique, get cursor technique, and stylisal technique. And all this technique we can use differently, but the most popular technique is the hide technique. And then we also use this get cursor technique. No need of using, if you are going to use the hide technique, no need of using the conversion exit, because it takes the data directly from the program, whatever is there in the work area that it is going to take. Okay, so we have seen with the help of an example. Okay, fine, let's go over here and I will open the system now, and today we will see some another topic. So I will show you in today's class there is a obsolete uh, event we are having, that is known as at PFN event. Okay, so that has been obsolete, actually that has been obsolete. There is one interactive report event we are having, interactive report events we are having. We have seen these all are the interactive report event only. So maybe here itself I can write the third event as at PFN event at PFN. Let me mark in green. Okay, so at PFN here this n stands for from 1 to 24. Okay, where n is from 0 to where your n is greater than 0, okay, or less than 25. Okay, so from 1 to 24 it stands. Okay, this n over here. So you can have at PF1, right, at PF1. So at PF1 means if we're going to press F1, okay, if we're going to press F1, then this event will trigger. If we're going to write PF2, then if we're going to press F2, then this event will trigger. Similarly, at PFN you are having, then you are going to, if you're going to click the Fn over here, okay, means so Fn up to 12 we are having F12. Okay, F12 we are having, so another combination of the field maybe after that 12 it should be there. I have not used this one because this is the obsolete, but this is the concept behind it. SAP recommends that instead of this event, okay, we have to use this one at user command. This is fine, this is good, this is preferred, but just you should have some idea. If you are able to see somewhere like this, you should know that this event is going to get triggered when you are going to press the corresponding function key like F1, F2 or F3, right? So it has been obsolete. So it has been obsolete. Okay, fine, let's go to the system. I will show you some example over here with at PFN. We will open the previous example and there I will write a code and I will let you know that it's going to get triggered. /n SE38 and then we have, this is the last program which we created yesterday. Here itself somewhere I will give that event at user command is there, right? So either you are supposed to use the at user command or at PFN. Okay, so at user command we are supposed to use, fine, at user command we are supposed to use, or at line selection also I'm going to disable. right? So at line selection we can use, or at user command we can use, or this one at pf, suppose 5, pf5 I want to use this one, this f5. I will give the breakpoint over here, breakpoint, will stop, save it, check the syntax, activate this one, activate this one, and just press F8. Okay, press F8, and here you can see that 1923. Put the cursor on any of the line. You must have to put the cursor on some of the line, then only that event will trigger. Okay, and then you press F5. Okay, then you press F5. I put the cursor over here and I'm pressing F5. It's not working. Why? Okay, because I'm using this my own GUI status. That's the reason it's not working. Remove this. Your, if you are using your GUI status, you know, in that case this will not work. You will have to do some more manipulation. Okay, just activate this one, press F8, and this is, now I'm going to press F5, and you can see this time when I'm pressing F5 the control has come over here. Okay, so this will work when your own GUI status is not overwriting, you know, the current setting, the current GUI status, then it will work. Or else what you will have to do, in your current GUI status you have to define the F5 for the interaction, then maybe it will work. I'm not sure. Let's try once again. If you want to use your own GUI status, come over here, and here function keys we are having. So for the F5 test button we have given. Okay, so for the F5 we have assigned the test button, right? For this F6 it's in that way. So F5 is assigned over here, you can see, but it was not working, right? So but we have seen that it's working in a standard GUI, right? If it is the standard GUI, it is working. Okay, so need to do more research on this. If you want to learn more about this at PF5, you can just press F1 and you can go and check the documentation. From there you can see, but however it has been obsolete. You can see that from 01 to 24 it is there, and you can see the reacts to an obsolete list event. This obsolete statement defines an event block whose event is triggered by the above runtime environment. When a list is displayed, this is provided the screen cursor is on a list line. This is important. You have to put the cursor on the line, then only it will get triggered. And a function is selected using the function code pfnn, where nn is a number between 01 and 24 in the standard list status. These function codes are assigned to the function keys of the input device, right? Input device is keyboard. So you can go and check more. Here you can see at user command should always be used instead of at pfn. So it has been obsolete. No need of learning that much detail and doing that much research. I also don't know much about this at pfnn, but this is how it's going to trigger. If you are going to write over here 6, okay, and your make sure that your own pf status should not be there. Okay, press F8, and this time I have written the F6. Put the cursor somewhere on some line, right? And then I'm pressing F6. You can see that it's getting triggered, and here you can write your own logic over here. Fine. With this, our interactive report chapter is closed. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Okay, so now what next? Let's go to the uh, syllabus. In just a second, I'm opening the syllabus, and there we will see that what are the topics we have to learn. So 28th, this is my syllabus. You can see now this is my syllabus, and here we have completed this basic report. Also we have completed all these things, right? Come over here and I will mark this event also we have completed. Very good. This is also okay. This I have completed. Top of page during line selection and end of page during line selection. I forgot to discuss this one. I'll just trail this one. This is also a interactive, interactive report event. Come over here. So if we're going to use, okay, let me copy this program. Otherwise, this will be hodgepodge. Click on this copy button, copy local object, changed, and this all the other event, the outline selection here, the start of selection, end of selection, we have used the top of page, end of page, right? So where we have used the top of page, here I didn't, we don't have. Okay, fine. So when we have to display the data, right, when we are going to display the data here after start of selection, fetch data and do some logic and then display data, here we are displaying actually. Okay, so we know that when we have to display some top of page, right, when we have to display some top of page, we have to display some header, or if we have to display some footer, we are going to use the top of page command for the basic report, right? Here if you want to write your own something, right? So I want to write the some customized header, so I use generally, we use generally top of page, and we have seen in detail in our previous classes, right? And just I am giving over here header will come, right? And for the end of page, for the footer, for the footer for the footer, I'm just going to write here the footer. You can write as many statement over here, and when the first write statement gets executed, then this top of page event gets triggered, not this write statement, any first write statement. Here you can see in the control, this perform will come over here, right, and display data. Here the first write statement we are having. So when the first write statement is going to execute, this is actually first write statement. Uline is nothing but the write. Uline, we know that uline is nothing but it is equal to write psi v line. So uline is equivalent to write psi v line. So the first write statement is this one, u line. Okay, u line is representing the first write statement. So when u line is going to get execute, that particular top of page event is going to get executed, and after writing the certain number of lines, that end of page event will get triggered. This we know. We also know that this is the line size we are having and the line count, correct? We are having the line count command, and in the line count command we can uh, justify over here, we can we can specify over here that how many line you want to see on a single page. So I'm just giving 25, and out of 25 I'm going to give the 5 line for the footer, right? If you activate now and press F8, just press F8, and you can see that header is coming, right, and the data is coming after 25 screen space, right? Don't get confused with that, this is not 25 records, 25 line of the screen. Okay, that footer is coming, this total is 25, out of 5 spaces for this footer, you can see the footer is coming, again the header is coming. So on each page, header and footer will be written on each page. Okay, now if you double click over here, double click, you can see now it's not triggering because we have not enabled any of the interactive this at line selection or at user command, anything we have to enable, then only it will trigger, right? Activate it, press F8, come over here, press F8 once again, now double click. Okay, what happened? Why it's not triggering? Why it's not triggering? Set pf status, that's fine. Display data, breakpoint at user command. Okay, sorry, uh um actually I'm double clicking, and the at user command here we have not enabled our own set pf status, right? So if you want to work with the at user command, you have to enable your own set pf status, otherwise we can use the at line selection, right? Just activate this one, activate, press F8, press F8, now double click, Okay, choose a valid function. It is telling put the cursor over here. Why other thing is not coming? Okay, this is our different program, right? This is our different program, and that program in which we have defined that particular PF status was where? That was in demo 27, right? This demo 27 is having this particular PFS status defined. Okay, if you go and check about this PFS status, it is defined under this report, but I have copied a new report with the name 28. There this PFS status is not defined. So PFS status is specific to the program. Okay, so where you can see, where you can what's the transaction for the PF status manually if you want to go and create. So AC, you know, AC 41, right? Menu painter and a screen painter. So AC 41 is for the menu painter and AC 51 is for the screen painter. A screen painter we will learn in the module 2 program. So go here, AC 41 manually, and I will show you over here that you can see that two option is coming, program and status. You must have to give the program. So if you go, if you give, either you can double click over here, it will take you to the same screen, just it will skip the initial screen and it will take you to the next screen. Okay, so come over here and control V. You can see the same screen is opening, and when I was double click on this, it was also opening the same screen, right? So just I wanted to show you the two important part is there, program this and this program. If you see the program 28 and click on display, it will tell it does not exist. You can see a status of interface has not been created. And I was, what I was doing over here, I was running the program number 28, and that's why it was not coming, because I have copied the new program, and here, so come over here, and this program in program number 28 it's not working, but in program number 27 it will work. Okay, just enable this. This is the program number 27. You can observe over here it's a 27. Press F8, come over here, press F8 once again. Okay, and double click at user command. I think we have not enabled. Yes, in this you can enable this at user command. Activate once again over here, press F8 and come over here, double click, and you can see that now it's working, right? Now it's working. 43, now it's working. It's coming to the next screen. Now you might be thinking, every time do we have to create the PF status? Can't we use the PF status of this program in my that program? Yes, you can do, right? You can do, copy this program name and come over here in that 28th number program. Come over here. This is the 28th number program. Slash in AC38. You can see that back was also not working in 28th, right? So set PF status ZMB28 my, and just you have to write here of program. Okay, of program. See how readable this SAP ABAP language is, right? That's why it is known as the 4th generation language. Okay, so you have to make it capital. Okay, just make it capital and put in a single quotes. Okay, you have to put in a single quotes. Control F2, Control F3, press F8. Yeah, now press F8 once again and press F8. This time it should work. Double click over here and you can see now it's working, right? Why? Because the PF status we have defined, it's considering the PF status from the 27. So this from the 27th number program. So by this way you can reuse the PF status. Okay, here when I'm teaching this, when I'm sharing this knowledge with you, I just remember that one thing I missed to share in last class. Say if you want to use the subroutine of another program in the current program, suppose this display data is not here, means you can see here it is defined because everything I have copied. Now I'm just going to comment this one. Okay, this display data, just comment this. Okay, Now what I want to do, uh, okay, 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 but let me try whether it will load the local, but first I will try with a simple example, okay, and then I will show, otherwise it will be confusing. Okay, so we are having, let's suppose, two program, 27th number program and 28th number program, right? So already I have 27th number program, and here suppose you have some subroutine. For example, you know, you have a subroutine over here, maybe uh, after at pf6 or at user command, anywhere some subroutine you have defined that perform some perform uh, perform call 27. The name of the subroutine is call 27. Okay, so what it is doing, what this subroutine is doing, just it is writing some statement, simple requirement. Just first we will understand the simple, then we will see whether that particular things which I'm trying to show you that will work or not. Okay, so from call 27, right here, this is you know uh program ZMB. This is program number 27. Okay, just to write this one here. Okay, you want to write this, check the syntax, some problem is there. What is this problem? Form, end form, that is fine. Write this one, the statement was not closed. Which statement is not closed? It's giving some error. Form then selection screen. Okay, at some wrong place I'm doing that particular things. Form, end form, form dine selection screen 27. How it has been, this is fine. Okay, so the place where we are calling, at user command we are calling this perform. Okay, this full stop I missed over here, that's why the problem. Activate this one, press tip into, check the syntax. Now activate this one, activate. So you can see that at user command, this call 27, if it is going to run, just comment all these things, I don't want to see anything as of now. Okay, so just this call 27 I want to just get it triggered. Okay, run this and double click on anyone, you can see that this is the program number 27, right? It is that particular subroutine is getting executed. Okay, the same subroutine I want to call from the different program, that is possible. You can call from the different program. Okay, the same subroutine if you want to call, then you can call from the different program, there is no problem. You can see that ZMB28 demo 27 here at user command, right? Here I'm going to call this particular subroutine, perform call 27 in this, but you have to give, this call 27 is not defined in this Z demo 28th number program. If you double click, you can see it is telling it does not exist. Do you want to create the object? I have to tell yes, I want to create the object, then it will be created, right? But here in the 27th number program, it's already created. So if I double click, it will take me over here. There it is not taking because it's not created. So I don't want to create, I want to reuse the subroutine from the another program. So what you can do, it's easy, just in bracket you have to give the name of the program number 27th, that's it, and it will call that particular subroutine of that particular program. Check the syntax. Now activate, that's it. And now if you will double click, automatically it will take you to the subroutine of this particular program. Double click over here and you can see it is taking over here, right? So this is what I wanted to share with you. Now press F8 and now just press F8, click on this 43 and you can see this is program number 27. It is taking you there. Just I wanted to let you know that you can reuse the program, but if you are declared some global variable over here, right? So I'm just going to declare some global variable data lv gv program number 28. Okay, so gv28 just I'm giving, and here some global variable. Just giving some global variable, let's 100. Okay, I'm giving this of a character data type we are having, or integer data type also we can. Accordingly this particular, you know, uh, particular variable will be declared based upon this value. So this is known as the inline declaration. We know already these things. Activate this one, activate. Now what I want to show you, if you go, if you call that particular function module, sorry, if you call that particular subroutine, put the breakpoint over here, whether you will be able to access this value over there or not. Just I want to show you. Okay, this is some important concept you should know, right? Come over here, press F8, and if you double click over here, you know, the gv underscore 28, right? We know that its scope is global if it is in the program. So for this program, for z28 demo 20, okay, 28th number program it is actually, but because we are just keep on copying the report, so the name of the report here is coming the previous only, so there is no problem. This is the main important, you know, program we are having. Generally we should keep the same name as the program name. Okay, so here we will just change it. Okay, so it should be 28, but there is no problem technically. Okay, now if you press F5 and you will go inside this 27, would you be able to access this gv underscore 28 in that program also? This is a global variable. Can any one of you tell me in the chat box what's your understanding over here? What do you
Yes,
think?
sir, it is accessible.
Okay, so others is telling accessible. Other people can also tell me.
No, no, it's not.
Yeah, it should not be accessible because that is the different program. In the same program it should be accessible, right? Just press F5 and gv underscore 28, you can see that it is showing this yellow sign. That means it is not accessible in the different program subroutine. If this subroutine would have been there in the program number 28 itself, then of course you can access in the subroutine, but here it is not accessible. So this is important point you have to notice down. But now you might be thinking, if you have to pass some value from that program to this program, how we will do? So we know the concept of parameter, right? Pass by value and pass by reference. That you can do, right? That we can do, right? So with the help of like how we can do that one, that you can check with the documentation and you can try yourself. Okay, fine. But this is how, like if you want to call the subroutine of another program, then you can go and call. So where I have called, here I have called, right? So the more variant you can come and you can press, if you can see this one, this has been though obsolete, you can see obsolete ABAP language element, but I have seen many times it has been used at many places, it has been used. And see, perform subroutine and the parameter list is applicable, right? So exporting parameter, importing, just I will quickly show you, maybe because people have been using this one, right? So using over here you can give using and that particular value you want to pass, right? Which value? gv underscore 28. So just copy this one. Okay, come over here and here you can just give using gv underscore 28, and there also then you will have to define the parameter, right? So there also you'll have to define the parameter. Double click over here, click on this yes button, go into change mode in 27th, right? Okay, somewhere I have already opened. Come to this 27th number program, perform call, right? Here you have to give the using p underscore some value. Okay, and here I will just write p underscore val, just to show you p underscore val. So here also you'll have to pass some dummy parameter, otherwise it will give you the syntax error. Check this, it will give you the syntax error. It is telling the number of formal parameters is 1 and the number of actual parameters is 0, right? So the formal parameters is what? This is the formal parameter. This is the formal parameter. This is 1, but the actual parameter you are not passing anything. Why? We are supposed to pass anything, so just I'm passing the dummy value. Here I don't require anything, I'm just passing some dummy value. So gv underscore test or something like this, and gv underscore test I can mark it blank because I don't want to do as of now anything, right? So directly you can do the inline declaration. So learn the inline declaration, it's good, or old way also you can do, there is no problem, there is no restriction, but better to use the inline declaration. It's easy also, right? It's easy also. Check the syntax, activate this one. So now the gv test is having the blank value, just a dummy value I have used just to uh, remove the syntax error. Control F3 now, and this is fine. Just go back once again the program number 28 somewhere already I have opened, it's there. Click on this activate button. Okay, press F8 and press F8, double click on anyone. Control is coming over here, just see over here gv underscore 2800 is there, and now if you pass you will be able to access this value p underscore val, not this gv underscore 28 but p underscore value you can able to access. You can see the 100 is coming, and now you can write it over here. So with the help of parameter you can access the value. That's why it's better to declare the parameter, right? It's better to declare the parameter. And also if you declare the parameter, all the local variable, once the session is like, once the control will come out from the subroutine. Okay, once the control will come out from the subroutine, the local variable memory will be released. Okay, so you are not going to capture permanently the memory. That's the benefit of using the subroutine with parameter. So better to use the local variable wherever you can use. If you don't require the global variable, use the local variable in the subroutine. Don't use the global variable. Okay, because unnecessarily you are wasting the space, okay, throughout the session. Fine, activate this one, and now we'll go. So that's what I wanted to say. Top of page during line selection, this is still pending. Come over once again, and ZMB28, and top of page, this you have seen. End of page, this also you have seen. This I have shared this concept, and now just come over here, enable this one, activate this one, activate, press F8 once again, press F8 once again, double click on this 43, press F8, and you can see some value. Because some value is not there, that's why it is not coming, so no worries. Here top of page, end of page, top of page, end of page is getting triggered, and you are getting the value, right? But if you click on this 19, you can see here there is no header, no footer. Suppose if you want to give some header and footer on each page, like here you are giving how to do, right? How to do. So for that we are having that event, top of page during line selection and top of page during end selection. Top of page during line selection and top of page during, sorry, end of page during line selection. So the same things it is going to do for you in the, after the first label report, after the basic report, whatever the other screen will come, for that you can, end of page end of page during line selection. Okay, end of page during line selection. Why this is not there, is it? Hit list operator, fine. Let me show you first top of page during line selection. Here it seems end of page during line selection event is not there, but we have top of page during line selection. So this top of page during line selection, this end of page during line selection event is also there. I don't know why it is not coming, or it has been obsolete, maybe, I'm not sure. But I have used that end of page during line selection. I will get confirm, maybe I might be getting confused, but this top of page during line selection, you can see this is fine. So if you want to write the header on the subsequent interactive report, this event is going to called every time, right? So here you will give the right, first label. Here I want to give the first label interactive report, full stop. That's it. Petty printer, check the syntax, activate. So this is interactive, interactive report event. Just you have to remember, this is interactive report event. This will get triggered when you take any action on the displayed record, right? Press F8. So it will not trigger at this point of time. Okay, but if you take any action on this, that top of page event will get triggered. You can see the first level interactive report is getting triggered. And again, if you are going to click over here, the storage location detail is coming, and for the second level report is also the first level interactive report event it is showing, which is wrong. So how to correct this one? So with the help of psi lsind, we can, if we can restrict. So if psi lsind equals to 1, then you just write this one, and or else if you can write else if psi lsind equals to 2, then write the second level interactive report. Okay, full stop. Pretty printer, check the syntax now. There is no problem, right? And this time I will put the breakpoint over here, and I can show you that. First I will show that it will give you the correct result now. Okay, activate, press F8, and click on this 19. You can see the first level interactive report. When you are going to click on this matter, though there is no data, but here you can see the second level interactive report is coming now, not showing that every time first level. Why? Because ILSI and I have done. Now I will put the breakpoint and I will show you, so that you will be having a better picture. Okay, so this top of page here also I will put the breakpoint, right? And end of page, that's fine. Top of page only, just understand, you will uh, your you will be understanding end of page already. So just top of page we will see, and we will compare top of page and top of page during line selection. Press F8 once again, come over here, press F8, and you can see initially this top of page event is getting triggered. I have put the breakpoint over here also, but it will not stop, right? Because this is the interactive report event. Okay, this is the basic report event, top of page, and here the right header. I'm just pressing F8. So every time you can see, because so many pages we are having. Why? Because I have given the 25 line count. Okay, and after each line count, this top of page will also get triggered, and end of page will also get triggered. If you put the, if you put the breakpoint over here on the right, that you can observe. Okay, press F8, you can see now it is coming, and again now that is coming, right? So see here, top of page, end of page, and here site topics you can see, that's 84, then 93, right? So it is writing number of records, and then the top of page and end of page, top of page, end of page, like that it is triggering. Press F8 and you can see now it has come over here, And now if you take the action, then top of page during line selection is getting triggered. So now this is the first label report. So you can see that one is there. So that's why it will write this first label interactive report. Okay. Now again, if you double click, it will come over here, right? And now this time it will check that it is the second label interactive report. So it will go and compare with this, and then it will write you. So this is how it will work. Okay. So similarly, we are having the end of page during line selection, but I don't know why it's not working. End of page during line selection. Why it has been obsolete? Maybe I don't know. End of page. This should work actually. I have used this one. I remember that I have used, but you can check in your system whether it is supporting end of page during line selection or not. Maybe it would have been obsolete. There may be the possibility. It is showing end of page only, top of page, that's fine. End of page during line selection I'm looking for. Just give me a second, let me Google it out. Line selection. Okay, you can see that if the list is not long enough to cover the page and reaches the page end, then it does not print. In the case, use skip line to skip number lines. This top of page during line selection, top of page. Do we not have end of page during line selection? It seems it is not there. Just confused. I will check this one and I will share with you. Okay. Here it's not supporting, so might not be there, but just I'm having the assumption that end of page during line selection is there, and I have been using, but it is not supporting. So maybe that functionality will not be there, but top of page during line selection is there. Okay. You can check once in your system whether it is supporting or not. Fine. So with this, that interactive report chapter is closed now, and I'm just going to mark that in a green. Everything is fine. We'll quickly see the control break statement. Okay, very, very important, this control break statement. Very, very important. Keep your attention over here. It's interesting also. Okay, so quickly I will cover this one. Go to uh, Excel, or maybe I will be already having some data ready with me. uh, BAP, some example data, then the line control break statement. So what are the control break statement we are having? Okay, so this I will show you in the implement. Mara collect control break. Yeah, I'm having some data. Is it, or I don't have? Okay, no problem. I will prepare some data over here quickly. Okay, but first I will give you some theoretical concept about this, and then I will show you in practical how it is. Okay, so the control break statement, just a second, it got hanged. Okay, yeah, now it's fine. So we will write the control break statement And in this control break statement, we are having generally 4 statements under the control break statement. Okay, so the one which we are having, that is the at first. Okay, at first, this is the control break. So as the name is suggesting, it will break the control, it will break the normal flow. Okay, it will break the normal flow. That means the control break, it will break the control, it will interrupt the control. Okay, so what is the meaning of interrupting the control? What's the meaning of interrupting the control? So suppose you have a control like loop at it underscore, you have written some statement like loop at it underscore mara into this word carrier w underscore mara. Okay, some statement you have written like this, and then this is end loop over here you are having. Okay, now this loop and end loop is running smoothly, there is no problem, there is no problem in flow, it's running smoothly. And if you want to break the flow, you want to just suppose you have written over here some write statement or some business manipulation, some logic, it can be anything, write statement you have used, you want to trigger that particular business logic. Okay, if you want to trigger this particular business logic, not for all the record in this internal table, this it underscore mara is your internal table, right? It is having so many records. You want to write, you want to trigger this particular write statement only for first record, only for first record. So here suppose writing here the control break demo. Okay, so if you run this one particular, if you run simply, what it will do, it will suppose this it underscore mara is having 10 records, so 10 times the write control break demo will be printed. Okay, I want only for the first record it should print. So what you can do, that you can simply write here at first. So what it will do, it will interrupt the flow of loop. Okay, and it will trigger only for the first record, and after that it will not get triggered. Okay, at first, and just here you will have to write end at, so system will understand till how many statement it has to consider for the first. So at first, and then write, and then end at, so only once it will get executed. Okay, now, so this is your at first. You also have, you want to, you want to print, you want to uh, you want to execute this write statement only at last. Okay, so here I will give some another, you know identifier. Here I will give the first pass of the loop control break demo first pass, or hyphen one, or I will just, so it will be little descriptive, first, at first, at first, at first. Okay, fine. Now, now I want similarly to trigger at last. Okay, at last, then what I will do, that I will write control break demo at last. What happened? something happened wrong. Okay, no problem. I will write once again. So at first, I will simply write over here at first. Okay. And here at last, I will write at last. And now I will give that end at. Okay. So this is one another control break statement. So this write statement will trigger only for the last record. Okay, very important, this control break statement in real time programming you will use a lot. In support project also you will see a lot this at first, at last. Okay, now one very popular and very tricky, that is at new. Okay, and other we have on change off. Okay, at new and on change off. So at new we will understand. So this will take some effort to understand this at new. It is little tricky. Just I will copy this all, and and what I will do that I will create one more program. Click on this create button, control break, and type executable program. Click on the save local object. Okay, paste it this code so I will not have to write once again. And at. Okay, fine. Just come over here once again, and I will just list it out another control break statement. Okay, so at last is another control break statement, and then another control break statement is at new, and another is on change of. At new, then one more we are having on change of. Right, these are the 4 control break statement we are having. Okay, we will see how it's going to work. Come over here in the Excel. Let's prepare the data. Matner. I'm having the Matner. I'm having the mtart. I'm having the matkl. That's it. This much only will be sufficient. Or some weight field also I may write over here. Some this material is a 1. This material is a 1, and maybe and here we are having that mtart. Okay, so I'm preparing the data like this material 1 okay, and the mtart fert. Here we don't have one material. I'm taking 2 times. Okay, 2 times taking. I'm the same material, I'm taking the 2 times. FEIT, the material group. Here maybe MAT, MAT material group. So M material group MAT G1 I will give, and MAT. So the same material is falling under 2 material group. This can be possible, right? One material can fall in 2 material groups. So just I am taking this example, and weight is going to be same for both the material. Okay, so 2020. So maybe this example in real time will not be a perfect example, but just to understand, if you have the data like that in the real time, if you have the data like that in the internal table. Okay, just to think such type of data if you have. Okay, raw raw and the material group MAT G1, material group 1, material group 2, material group 3, like that you have again some data, and 30 30 30. Okay, now we have this 3, and I have the 4 over here, and then that's it. And here HLB semi finished, HALB means semi-finished. Okay, and come over here, and some material group over here also. Some data we have prepared. Suppose we have the data like this in an internal table, and if we're going to put name of this internal table, suppose IT underscore Mara. Okay, and if we're going to write the same logic, whatever you have written over here, so just to tell me in the dry run over here, just a dry run, and you can just tell me the answer, and that you know uh, here at first this is fine, and then after this at first I'm also going to give this wa underscore mara hyphen matnr, then wa underscore mara hyphen uh, mtart, and then matcl, right? wa underscore mara hyphen matkl. So mtart going to remove simply two fields I want to print. Okay, these two fields, Martner, and copy this one and paste here also. And now tell me what should be the output. Okay, what should be the output for this when you are going to run this particular loop at it underscore mara? You have total how many records? 9. You have total 8 records, right? Count 8. So you have total 8 records. Loop at it underscore mara into w underscore mara at first, right? And at new, I will show you at last this one. So very first time it will print this particular record, very first time. Okay, so here you will be able to see the output. What I am printing at first, it will show, it will write, and then it will write matner is 1, and then the material group it will write matg1. Okay, now here can you tell me what it will write at last, what it will give the output first for this w underscore mara matner and w underscore mara matkl?
HALB MATG630.
HALB, only we are having the material group. Okay, so matner is 4, it will print, and then matg6. Thank you. Okay, material group it will this material type it will not print, material group it will print. Fine, thank you. So here it's okay, it has printed. So you have seen how it has been printing. Now at new is a little tricky. Suppose if you are giving over here the at new, what this field, uh, this matner, then can you tell me what are the, and here I'm just writing wa underscore matner. So what will be shown the output over here? Can any one of you tell me what it will be showing the output over here if I'm going to use at new over here? So when this will get triggered at new, which are the material I'm going to at new a matner. After this I'm writing this, right? wa underscore mara hyphen matnr I'm writing. So which are the matner it is going to print? Please tell me. Okay,
2 and 3.
2 and
Single
3.
row of 2, ROH, MATG1 30,
That's, oh no, this
and then
matner only, I'm printing only matner only, I'm printing
2,
only matner only.
2, 2 and 3.
Okay, anyone else? Shiva or someone else? Muthu, Srinivas, Adarsh. So what is the meaning of at new over here? Prashanti, Jani, anyone? Neha, can you tell me? Other, just a vague idea will be also welcomed. Okay, just a rough idea. Wrong idea also means wrong answer will be also welcome. Just I want to be you to be a little interactive over here. It's an important concept from interview point of view also.
Maybe 1, 2, 3.
Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Why you missed 4?
Or it will be written at last, na sir. So
But in first also we are writing this one. So in that way, you know, in that way you are supposed to tell either one also, or else you have to remove the one also. Okay, so either it include one or four both, or remove one or four both, because at first I am including over here also, right? So here actually what will happen, it is independent of all these events. It does not bother you have used at first or at last you have used or not. Whenever it will see the new material from beginning, okay, from the left. So from the left, this is the only field it is. From the left, this is the field only this is, right? So which is the new material? One is the new material, so it will print one. Which is, so this will print, you know, one will be printed for this at new. I will put in some different color maybe. Okay, so here I will put the color, some different color for this. Okay, this particular row will be printed, this particular material will be printed, only material I'm printing, right? This second material is the new, it is printing, third will be printed, and fourth will be printed. 1 2 3 4, all these four material will be printed. Now the another trick over here. These all are very important from the interview point of view. Please focus over here and try to understand the concept. Now instead of at new matner, if you have written at new, uh you know, at new wet, you have written at new wet, or let me write over here something differently, you know. Let me change the sequence, control this one and paste it over here. Okay, yeah, now fine. So here you have at new mtart. Okay, so when you are going to give at new mtart, what is going to be the output? Okay, what is going to be the output? FERT, ROH, ROH, these are the same. What is going to be the output at new mtart? If it is there, please tell me. I'm just going to print right, you know, matner. I have to print, so which is the matner, and mtart is going to get printed. Mara hyphen matnr, then wa underscore mara hyphen mtart. Okay, quickly tell me what, so what other, you know,
Here,
uh,
here in at first it come one and FERT, and
uh,
after that it came code HALV
okay,
and
1 comma FERT, then second please tell me.
second 4 comma HALV.
4 comma, directly we are coming over here. Why this, after FERT we are having ROH also? Why you are not coming over
Yes,
here?
because it is going to be in sorted order. That's why I think so.
Okay,
Maybe.
no, leave that sorting part as of now, leave that sorting
So
part.
even
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
even the two also will come. Two ROH.
Then
yeah,
two
so
ROH.
so one FERT, that is fine. Then this one and FERT, that is okay. I agree with you. This will come. This particular, I'm going to mark in some another color. Okay. Then this ROH you are telling, this you are telling, and this is only. So new mtart is FERT, ROH, and HELB. If you see, this is the new FERT same, ROH is same, and HELB is the new. But what happens actually, it will not work in this way. Okay, if it is the first column, then it's fine. Whatever you are thinking that first it will print FERT, then it will print ROH, then it will print HALB, that is fine, it will work in that way if it is the first column. But if it is the second column or third column or fourth column, what it will do, it will start comparing from the left, very left. It will start comparing from the very first column, and whenever it will find the new data, so it will compare with all this. Okay, one MATG1 FEIT and one MATG2 FEIT. So both is different, right? This both column is different if you compare from the from the left side. Both is different. Okay, if it is going to be the same, MATG1 is also here, then it will come over here because this is now same. It will not consider. Okay, it will not consider as a different, it will consider as a same over here. But here you can see that you are having the MATG2. So what it will do, it will trigger this one also. So in this case, what will be your output? That one FEIT and then again one FEIT it will get print. Okay, if you are going to print MATNR and also over here WA underscore Mara hyphen MATKL, okay, then in this case one, it will print this one MATG1 FEIT, one MATG2 FEIT. Okay, here two MATG1 ROH, because ROH is completely new, that's right, completely new, so it will certainly print. And then again it will start comparing from left, so you can see again it is the different. Okay, this MATG2 left side column is different, so because it is different, it will trigger once again. So 2 MATG2 ROH will also print, 2 MATG3 ROH will also print. Okay, but if it is going to be same, if it is going to be same, this MATG1, this MATG1, everything, so here the left hand side everything is same now. Okay, you can see that 2 MATG1 G1, and here also it is same. So in this case it will not trigger this second and third, it will directly jump to this HALB, right, this HALB. So all the left hand side columns should be same. Okay, all the left hand
Samir?
side column. Hello, please mute from your side. Yeah, fine. So in this way, so this at new is, this is the trick. You have to remember, your interviewer will focus on this part. He will give you the data like this, and he will tell, if we're going to give at new mtart, if it is the at new mtart, what is the output, and here he will do some manipulation. So what you have to take care, the previous data also you have to see, and if it is going to mismatch the previous data at any place, there itself it will trigger. Okay, so this we will detail. We will prepare one example in the program. Okay, or what you can do today itself, what you can do, that you can prepare internal table with all these records. Okay, and you can try looking by writing all this statement. You can try yourself how it's going to work. Else I will show you tomorrow. There is no problem. Tomorrow I will prepare this data, right? And then I will show you that if the data is same to the left, then it will not trigger in case of at new. Okay, but if the data is not same to the left, it will trigger every time. Okay, so it checks the left data. Okay, left data, it combined together and it will check. Okay, so in this case, quickly I will show you the right output over here. If you are going to give, if you have the data like this, then your first output will be this one, right? Then the second MATG1 will also get printed. Okay, if we're going to print everything, then all this output will come, control V, then this will be also printed, control V, then 2 MATG1, if your data is like this, it will print, and here you can see that everything is fine, this other two, so it will directly come to MATG4. Okay, control V, but here MATG5 is also different. For at mtart, I have written at new mtart. Okay, so just copy this one, so control V, and here also suppose if it is 5 over here, then it will not trigger. Okay, because here also HALB, here also MATG5, which is same, right? But here also it will trigger. Why it will trigger? Because this material is different, right? If it would be 3, then it will not trigger. If it is 3, then it will not trigger, because everything to HALB left is same. so it will not trigger. But if this 4 if you are having, then it will trigger. Okay, so anything to the left of the mtart is going to be changed, though it is same, still it will trigger. That's what I'm trying to tell. So in this case, this will trigger, okay, because the 4 is here, right? Now hope it's clear for everyone, this concept, important concept, this one. So now you might be thinking, suppose if you have, you want to get trigger only when this particular row is having the different value. So for that purpose we are having on change of. Okay, it will not check the previous one, it will not check the previous column, it will check only that particular column. So on change of, if you have the mtart over here, then your output is going to be FEIT. This will be your output. I'm just marking with some different color, this color. Okay, so this is going to be your output. And then FEIT, this ROH is different, right? Then this HALB is different, right? Then this this HALB is same, right? All this HALB is same, so only one time. So all this highlighted in blue will be printed only in case of on change of. So these are all control break statement. Hope you would have understand you have understood the concept of this, and if you have any doubt, feel free to ask. We will stop the session here itself. Tomorrow we will see in practical mode, and we will see whatever learned the concept, it is going to display the same thing or not. It is going to display the same things, right? I'm sure about that because I have done this practical many times in real time also. Okay, fine. So this is the concept you have to remember, and you have to give the same answer to your interviewer if they are going to ask. This is important interview question, and in real time also you will see such kind of scenario where you will have to use this control break statement. It will save your lot of coding effort. Okay, it will save your lot of coding effort. Fine, then if you have any question, feel free to ask, or else let's stop our session here. I will give some assignment. Whoever is willing to take the assignment, please be here, as just other people can leave. Now, ABAP assignment report. So in today's class, actually, we have learned about that PF1, PF2, all these things. Then top of page during line selection, end of page during line selection. I don't know why that is not working. Okay, so what you can do that in like here at PFN, PF1, right, or PFN. So in activity 1, you write a report which will, right, you already have report, so it will display the list of data. Okay, so what it should do, at in your program, just use this command, use the command F5, press F5, okay, or F4. So use the command F5. So when you press the F5, when you press F5, when you press F5, it should display the, it should display the detail of what you have done. BBAK, from BBAK you have got you have drilled down, and you are going to get all the line item from the BBAP, right? So the same thing earlier what you have done in the add user command, the same code, the same subroutine, just you have to copy and paste at PF5, and just below this at PF5 you have to copy and paste, and you have to comment the add user command or at line selection. Okay, you will be able to see that it is displaying the same data. Okay, so when you press F5, it should display the detail of the particular sales order. Okay, detail of the particular sales order. Detail means all the line item of that particular sales order. Okay, all the line item details. So you have some line item detail like created at some another AUART. So the same, only 4 or 5 fields just you display, right? So same subroutine you can copy and paste. At PF5 you can try with when you press F5 or F6. If you press F5 or F6, anything. So what you can do that at PF5 also will write the same code, and at PF6 also you can write the same code. And if you are going to use the PF7 also you can do. So just you should have some idea, though this has been obsolete. Okay, top of page during line selection. Top of page during line selection. So what you have to do over here in this assignment, that for for basic report, you know how to display the header and footer. For first level report, for whatever you have developed the interactive report for that, in that for the first level report, show the header, so the header as line item from VB, or line item detail. Simply you just write the line item detail. For the second level report, okay, show the header as. So for the second level report, what is the report we have? When you click on any of the sales order, it should display the line item. Okay, now get all the Matner works from the Marcy. Okay, so plant level detail we want to see. So come over here, and for the second level report, show the header as material detail with plant. Okay, material detail with plant. Okay, so this is the footer just to show in the assignment. Okay, so these two assignment you have for the second level report, and for the third level also you have the third level also, right? For the third level report, show the header as plant with a storage location. Okay, plant with a storage location. This is what you are doing, right? So show this hint. What hint? Hint is that you have to use the top of page during line selection. The first hint number 1, top of page, you have to use the event top of page during line selection. And the hint number 2, use LSIND to identify the interactive report number, LSIND. Okay, tomorrow I will give you the control break statement assignment. If you want, if you have some time, and whatever I have taught you, right, whatever I have taught you, just copy and paste. Have I closed that one? Take its a screenshot. Again, I will open that one, and you can take the screenshot of that particular control break statement demo. Sample data you can take, and then you can just try yourself. However, tomorrow I will show you how it's going to work. Take its a screenshot, try to prepare the data like this. Okay, and try to do yourself at first, at new, at last. Okay, and see the impact, how it is going to display the output. tomorrow if I ask some question, it will be easy for you to give the answer if we're going to do this one. Okay, fine then. Take the screenshot, please take. And here also you take the screenshot for this top of page during line selection and at PFNN, right? And let's stop our session here. Let's meet tomorrow. Bye bye.
So, sir,
Yeah,
so,
yes. Yeah.
sir, you have uploaded yesterday
Yes,
class video.
yesterday class, day before yesterday class, everything. You were not able to see?
No, sir, yesterday class video have you uploaded? That is not the video of yesterday class. It's basically another class video.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Good. Thank you for what is wrong. Just let me check. I'll just check it.